Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Instagram Live. I'm Liana. I'm one of the attorneys at the firm. As you can see, that we have our marketing team with us today. Noticeably absent is Sam and his socks, and Nima. And the reason for that is we're doing things a little differently today. So we're bringing all the hardworking group of people that work behind the scenes. We're bringing them in front of the camera, and we're sending Nima behind the scenes.
I'm still here always, so you can ask me any questions you want. I got my earpiece, I'm ready to go. But this week we're gonna put the focus on just some members of our marketing team. There's people who aren't here. We have a pretty large marketing team at the firm, and we're gonna talk about marketing in general, how it really applies to a law firm or a personal injury firm. So let's get started.
Let's get started. So to my right, we have Terrence, we have Mary, we have Perry, and we have Rob. Guys, how does it feel to be in the hot seat this week? Good?
Interesting.
Different.
Because we normally like push people. We're like, come on, get on there real fast. And
we're normally the ones trying to tell people like, hey, you're gonna be on the live today, come talk about it, and then
don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry, don't be nervous, anything like that, but now roles reversed. So
don't be nervous.
There you go. Now we get to be told that, exactly.
So let's get started. The first question I want to ask you guys, I don't think our viewers know, but can you guys explain the difference between what you guys call traditional marketing and digital marketing?
Yeah, as far as I can touch base on digital marketing.
Well, before we do that, what do you guys do?
Well, I'm the director of digital marketing, so I oversee various different variables that come factor to marketing digital. There's a content side of it, and there's the more SEO, building up link side of it. So what I specifically do is I oversee the content team. It's a very important part about digital marketing is making sure you have the right content and use the content the correct way. And the second part of digital marketing is that you want to emphasize is making your website better, ranking your website higher. So when it comes to that, there's multiple different techniques you can use. One of them is backlinking, where we essentially get our content, another website writes about us, and then they send a link back to us. So that's some of the things that digital marketing does and is different from traditional marketing. And then they can talk more about traditional.
Yeah, so I'm Perry. I'm the marketing director here. Me and Mary both do traditional. So kind of the soft marketing side. Me specifically, I run the Instagram. I do all the content. I work with the publicist and all of that super fun stuff. So it's different, definitely different than digital for sure.
Everything's quick.
Yeah.
Right?
So
There's
quick.
quick. I'm Mary. You guys usually see me behind the camera while Rob is filming, so it's good to be here in front. I think I work very closely with Perry too regarding the traditional stuff, but I also do a lot of the business development aspects, whether it's making plans for certain things or meeting certain goals for the marketing department and the business altogether. Also, I work closely with the clients, right? A lot of client relationships that I have. And whether it's keeping in touch with clients or sending out gifts and stuff like that. And I know we started creating cool giveaways and stuff. You guys see the
Love
Facebook
it.
Live. Perry will get into that. But yeah, we work all closely together. So it's nice. It's a cool dynamic.
Absolutely. I'm Terrence, and I handle some of the on-page SEO, which is basically the content, making sure that it's written well and ranks on Google. I work very closely with Rob, who manages the whole thing. And I just do the content, so.
Love it. I give content writing a completely different, personal, praise. You should see the amount they write and the stuff that they email. I'm it's a completely different, two broad spectrums, literally.
Yeah.
It's a very
awesome.
competitive style of writing,
Yeah.
because what we are is in competition with every other law firm or website that is trying to get their stuff ranked on Google.
And that's where it falls into the digital marketing space, where we want to make sure the content they are writing is used the correct way, because even if the content is the same, it's not bringing in the same value if the right techniques are not applied to it. So we just want to make sure everything is in the correct fundamental way.
Awesome.
Yep.
So one of the questions that were recently posted is, what got you guys interested in pursuing a career in marketing?
I can go first. Mine is so I was in marketing back before this, did freelance marketing, decided I wanted to go to law school, so I had mutual friends with Nima. They had a spot opening for marketing, so I'm like, great, I'll come in here, do some marketing, because marketing is always, it's useful for whatever you do. And then go to law school. Long story short, I really fell in love with marketing. Things started coming to me naturally. I learned quick. And I just saw the career and the growth in there, and ultimately decided to, press decline on law school and go full into marketing.
Wow. Is that like a permanent decision?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good for you.
He was like, yeah, I'm really thinking about not going to law school. We're
Yeah,
like, are you
actually.
kidding? Yeah, so I'm originally from Texas. I got my degree in business marketing. I've always loved marketing. I've done real estate marketing, and then I've also done promotional Monster Energy modeling. So that's kind of what interested me in marketing, and then got out of real estate, got here. I know Nima's always talking about why are you guys interested in personal injury? Like, this is the most boring thing ever. It's actually not. It's actually so interesting for me from going from real estate to this. There's new stuff every day, and it's kind of sad, the stuff that you see, but to see the attorneys and all of us try to help everyone, it's like really inspiring.
It is.
Yeah.
So my case is, well, I got this job because of Leanna, right here, our host, right? So she basically, I'm a full-time yoga instructor. So before this job, I was teaching full-time. It's very, very physically demanding. So right there, my experience was marketing myself, just more as an entrepreneur. But then Leanna came in and said, hey, like, you have free time. Our law firm is looking for employees. I'd love for you to come in. And from there, it just hit it off. Nima even asked me on my interview day, he's like, you're a yoga instructor. That's fun. It's live. It's namaste zen. Like, PI is intense, There's a lot going on. There's a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings. And I said, just give me a shot. Let's see what we can do. And now I'm here almost, 7, 8 months later.
Yeah.
So it's nice to be here.
Well, you have the personality to deal with our clients, and you're very like vibrant and loud and present, so I think a lot of clients like that, because she'll meet with them, she'll give them their check, so anytime they'll come in, she'll greet them sometimes. So I think you're doing the you guys are all doing
Yeah,
good.
we're all
You're doing
are.
great. So you're doing great.
Yeah. And we give, I think us just all together, we give the legal side personally like such great, I don't even know how to say it, like they're able to keep an emotional and a personal life like very separate. Like dealing with someone who's truly going through something so severe and handling it with, not without sadness, because of course you're sympathetic and you empathize and stuff like that, but just more professionally. Like I feel like my emotions would get in the way, I truly would feel sad and bad, but they handle it so spectacularally. Like Perry
We
said,
did a
it's
blog
inspiring.
and we're like, oh my god, that's so sad. How does that even do?
Yeah, it's full of inspiration here. Yeah.
Well, you guys are getting lots of thumbs up and hellos, so just
We'll go through
lots
it
of
all.
thumbs up.
Yeah.
Terrence,
Yes.
how about
How
go
about
for
you?
it?
So my name is Terrence. I am from Brooklyn, New York, and I've been a novelist for several years now. I also studied marketing, and I started to get into it doing SEO for a bunch of different freelance companies. I particularly like PI because I find it not only interesting, but I do love the fact that we get to help people. Unlike other companies where I'm just writing for no reason, this sort of gives me a purpose to write for someone in specific who might actually need the help. And it's inspiring to hear these stories and have a small part of helping out.
Yeah, and on that, Terrence does a great job. We were always monitoring what's going on, what's the current trending stories, and we see what people are asking for on Google, what they're searching for, and Terrence does a great job at providing that content so we can get it put on our website as soon as possible, so people can go ahead and find the answers they're looking for.
Thank you.
That's such a good answer.
Well,
Get it.
There's actually a question for you.
Oh, jeez.
Do you rely on
jeez.
Al for marketing?
AI.
AI.
No,
Yeah. Well, what's the relevance of it?
Yeah.
Actually, why don't you tell everyone? Look, you guys have, sort of given the canned answer. How did you really find West Coast?
Through fantasy football.
Okay. And what's the importance of AI for fantasy football?
Well, what
for you
AI
all?
does, it does a great job at, we all have biases, right? We all have, whatever our bias is, it comes from something. What AI does, it cuts the bias off and it just gives us strictly what the numbers tells us. And I think men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. So
Yeah,
so that's why I trust my AI.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So Rob is a real numbers guy. He literally, like, if he could make his whole entire life an algorithm, he would.
Yes, I
So
would.
whether it's Facebook football, whether it's SEO, whether it's SEM, whatever it is, and that's, you know, optimization, marketing, whatever the case may be, Robert relies on his computer algorithms more than anything.
Mhm.
So
I
in
can
life
touch
and
you.
at work.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true.
Let me guys ask you some questions. So obviously you work with different people at the firm. Marketing is pretty challenging, especially in the personal injury space, right? You're talking about one of the most highly competitive spaces in the most highly competitive city in the country. What's it like working with the attorneys and the other folks in the marketing team, like Bardia, like Eric, me and Alan?
You're filming?
Yeah, let's put it out
The
there.
producers here.
Let's bring some reality into this, guys.
Cough, cough.
Well, just just a quick thing. Marketing always gets a negative viewpoint on a perspective, and
This
it
is
kind of does make sense because a lot of marketing people see that it's like easy. Oh, just make a post or whatever. So on the surface itself, marketing is easy, but to be an expert and to have expertise in it, it's very challenging. It takes a lot of hard work, and it's not easy at all. So I think that's the main thing. Where when you tell someone to do marketing, they go like, "Oh, no, it's an easy job," but to be good at it, it's very difficult.
It's very competitive.
Yeah, very competitive.
Yeah, I think working with the attorneys, it's an interesting twist for sure. You guys are always extremely stressed out and running all over the place, but they get their job done, and we do ours as well. It's just there's like a curtain. I just feel like you guys might see like the outer shell of it, maybe like the product, but as for everything that we do detail-wise, no one really sees it, so it's kind of like a trusting thing from there. And the marketing team, LaVon, Bardia is our little consult, and he's great too. Love Bardia, but no, Bardia is amazing. Bardia kind of taught Rob and kind of inspired him to
Very true.
do marketing. So love Bardia for that.
When people say when marketing has like that negative view, I mean, to be honest, I think we just go to our marketing meeting Wednesdays. It lasts like 4 or 5 hours, and people are like, what's going on? Like, it takes forever, and I think that's just a little bit of a staple. Like, okay, see, there's a lot to discuss, a lot to talk about, a lot to handle. Everything is super, super detailed, and I think that's just why it takes a long time, thank God, and people see that too, though.
Well, I think you guys do a great job because so many people know us, right? We went to Southwestern a few weeks ago. I mean, we had a line out the door. People knew who we were. They knew our Instagram, right? And that's all. Yeah, we do our job as attorneys and we do the legal work, but the social media presence and everything, like our merch, all of the extra things are just thanks to these guys. So you guys do a great job.
And credit to Alan and Nima as well, as not every business marketing is basically, it can be nothing or it can be everything. And it's Nima and Alan who've given us a platform where we can basically do what we're doing. So we're also thankful for them.
Well, you guys do a great job. You make the firm an amazing place to work. One thing when it comes to marketing, and they kind of talked about interviews, right? We're a law firm, so we get applications from college kids that want to go to law school, law students, junior attorneys every day, right? That's what we do. But when you pursue a marketing degree, you want to go into fashion, you want to go to music, you want to go into the arts. No one wants to go work for a law firm, right? That's kind of one of the challenges we have, is to make a law firm, which is interesting to people who have an interest in law, interesting to people that have a marketing background and just to the public at large. So that's why I sort of asked those questions during the interview. And the other important thing that our team does, it's not only sort of market to clients because it's personal injury, right? We're always looking for new clients. People rarely get injured more than once in their lifetime, or seriously injured, or sexually harassed or wrongfully terminated. So we're always trying to find new clients. But setting aside the clients, what the marketing team does is make this place an awesome place to work. So people always ask about the birthdays. That's what something the marketing team does. A holiday party. All those types of fun activities that make West Coast amazing. It's really sort of a testament to them. So I got to give credit to the marketing team and whatever algorithms they're using to make this place
And our
awesome.
fabulous Friday outfits.
Yeah.
That's all thanks to the
Yeah,
marketing
merch.
team. Our merch.
Love it.
So before we wrap up, I know we're gonna do a quick giveaway for the merch. Perry, why don't you tell us about that? Thank you to everyone that joins us on Instagram. We also have Facebook lives every Wednesday at 2 p.m. I believe. So why don't you tell us about the merch, and then we'll wrap things up.
So we posted a lot about the merch. You guys absolutely loved it. We love it too. Everyone's repping West Coast. So for Instagram, we've done it on Facebook before, but we kind of want to move this also to Instagram just because you guys are awesome and Nima's friends are also amazing. So we're going to do giveaways on Instagram. And the first one is going to be announced tomorrow. So you guys get a WCTL merch package. So all you have to do is go on our recent meme post and comment WCTL blank. It could be whatever you want, just WCTL blank, and I'll know that you entered, and we'll announce the winner tomorrow. So get ready, guys.
Awesome.
Excited to spread the love.
Thank you. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, and please tune in next week at 1 p.m.
Take care.
Bye-bye.